What is poppin' party people? Welcome back to another video, guys. It's your boy Poppy Burrito, and today I actually just got back from watching the FNAF 2 movie, and I just wanted to give my input on it because what the fuck? By the time you're watching this, the movie is already out, so spoilers are going to be said. Okay, I'm just saying that right now. I'm just letting you know. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Alright, so we're about to go see FNAF right now. We're in the car. We're probably about 15 minutes away. I'm excited. Predictions. I hope it's scarier. I will say that. I do hope it's scarier. But, you know, I will show some behind-the-scenes footage of the theater and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't want to get kicked out, okay? It's my favorite movie series. This video was a lot sloppier than I fucking thought it was. So I came back from the theater, and I immediately hopped on here and started shitting on the absolute movie. I didn't even get to the key points. I didn't even talk about the movie as a whole. I literally just started shitting on every single part that I didn't like about it. So we're gonna backtrack. I have everything written down right here of the things that I wanted to talk about the movie. So let's go ahead and talk about them. Right now, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the movie. Let's get straight into it. So the movie starts off pretty fucking good, honestly. I thought that the first scene was actually pretty fucking interesting because I always wondered what Charlotte's death scene would look like, and I think that the movie did a pretty good job at portraying what it could possibly look like. Now again, it wasn't lore accurate, it's not game accurate at all by any means, so it's not like, you know, she got locked out in an alleyway and got absolutely stabbed to death. It's not like that at all. There was a specific scene where you see Vanessa as a child and you see Charlotte trying to, because Charlotte, you know, notices there's a fucking giant, you know, bunny with some creepy ass fucking eyes in this like kitchen looking area. It just grabbed the shit out of this kid. Like grabbed the shit out of this kid. Like I literally said out loud, why did he grab his head like that? Because why the fuck did Springtrap grab his head like that? Like this little boy's just sitting there, he's like, yeah. And then you just see his head fucking yoink. Charlotte notices that and she immediately tries to go investigate, and fucking Vanessa stops her and she says, please don't go in there, because she knew that you would fucking die, because she knows her dad's fucking crazy. So after Charlotte decides to go into the room by herself, she notices William Afton sitting there. I think he's like cleaning something, like doing some dishes or something. Maybe he just had some housework that he had to do. And you see a kid knock the fuck out on the floor. And so Charlotte goes and tries to save the kid. So she goes in there, she picks up the kid, and as she's walking out, Afton notices her. The chase is on. Fucking long ass hallway for no fucking reason. I don't even think that hallway was that long when she first entered the room. I don't know why the hallway was that long when she exited the room, but there was a whole chase scene. That's how long this fucking hallway was. There was a whole chase scene to the point where, you know, it was just intense fucking music, and then he just started gaining on her. She's fucking sitting there trying to carry this child. And then next thing you know, she, you know, I mean, you would think originally when you're watching it for the first time, you would think, oh, she did it. She got out. She literally got out. You literally see her. She comes out there holding the fucking, I think it was a boy, holding the boy. And then, bam, it happens. She falls to her knees. Charlotte got stabbed in the back around like 4 or 5 times. It was kind of sad as well because when she walked out holding the little boy, but she yelled like really fucking loud, and everybody started looking at her. She was just bawling and she was like, y'all, no one's fucking doing anything. And I agree with her. Why aren't the adults doing anything? Literally, she asked so many adults, and there was like a whole like montage where there was just adults saying, oh, sorry, the adults are talking. Oh, get out of here, kid. We're too busy for you. This child is trying to tell you that people are getting murdered in your establishment. She even tried asking the security guard, and that wasn't getting her anywhere. So obviously, I understand why Charlotte crashed out, and I understand why she wanted vengeance this whole fucking movie. I get it, okay, I get it, but it was still shit. She's laying on top of a trapdoor. The trapdoor ends up opening. She falls in. And when the trapdoor fully opens, out comes the marionette holding Charlotte's dead body. That is when everybody just stares at her.
Literally, everybody's eyes are on the stage, and then the music's building up. Dum, 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 dum. They literally took the same fucking intro from the FNAF 1 movie and then remixed it. And then, of course, all the background is like the FNAF 2 animatronics, like the toy animatronics and shit like that. But I mean, it was kind of cool, I guess. I mean, you could have used a different song, but I mean, it's all right. That's not a big ass deal. You know what I mean? That you can get by. So next up, Mike and Vanessa switch places. That's basically the premise of this whole fucking movie. In the first movie, Mike was going into his dreams, trying to overcome his past, trying to figure out what happened to his brother Garrett, who got kidnapped by the William Afton man. It's basically the same thing with Vanessa. She's just trying to get over her fucking dad and family, etc. And Mike keeps telling her, hey, you should probably go into your dreams. That helped me out a lot. And then she went into her dreams. And then fucking long ass hallways again. I don't know what's up with these. Afton, what is up with your long ass hallways, bro? What is these designs? Like, what are these blueprints, Mike? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that. Next up, we got Ghostbusters, dude. We got Ghostbusters. Now, this took me by surprise. They have Ghostbusters in the movie, like paranormal investigators, EMF readers, and literally everything that just go to different haunted places. And there was like a whole, ad for it in the beginning of the movie. And then like towards the like middle of the movie, they go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza for the investigation. Yeah. Another thing about this movie, Abby just misses Chica way too fucking much. Way too much. It's literally the only animatronic she talked about. I mean, if you ever hear her talking about the other animatronics, she always says friends. But most of the movie, she's like, I want to go see Chica. I want to hang out with Chica. She's drawing Chica. She literally built Chica for her fucking robotics class. Are you kidding me? Like, I mean, at first it was like an endoskeleton. It looked like absolute shit. But then it turned into like a plastic see-through Chica from FNAF 1, like the original Chica. As Abby is sitting there working on her, little endoskeleton of Chica that she's trying to build, you could obviously see the teacher fucking hates her. Absolutely despises this girl. Let me fucking tell you. He does everything in his power to stop her from displaying Chica. He literally just keeps hovering over her. You know that would never work. Like, all this silly nonsense. Why would you want to show it off? And it's like, yeah, I mean, I understand, but it's like, you didn't have to be a dick about it, and you definitely, deserve to die, because of that. So next up, Abby's still working on her project. Mike sees she's clearly upset, and so he tries to be a good brother, right? And so he takes Abby to the old pizzeria, where they used to hang out and stuff in the first movie. He's just playing around with her and shit. He jokes around and he's like, 1 million tickets. What would you get? Anything in your 1 million tickets, you can take what you take home with you. There was conveniently a Toy Freddy fucking talking machine thing, like fucking, I don't even know what it was, like walkie-talkie or some shit, screen type text, I don't know what it was, but it was Toy Freddy. That was never in the first movie. How the fuck did that get there, first of all? Because that was never explained in the movie, by the way. How did it get there, first of all? Why is it Toy Freddy? And when the fuck did the second location actually come out? Because they're saying that was the first location in the movie, right? They're saying that's the first location. And they're saying that the one where the first movie took place is the second location. Then how come in the first movie you don't see not one ad for the second pizzeria? I don't understand. I don't get it, okay? So he takes her and she decides that she wants to take the Toy Freddy toy, right? Okay, that's fine. I mean, she literally looked at it and didn't even notice it was a whole different animatronic, but that's besides the point. She took it with her, and as she's sitting at home, it starts talking to her. Abby, save us, Abby. And so what does Abby do? On some heroic shit. Keep in mind, this is Charlotte, who's using all the toy animatronics to try to get to Abby. That's besides the point. So before they actually talk to her, Vanessa sees the Toy Freddy toy, and she knows what it is. She knew immediately what it was, and it caused her to go back to the pizzeria Now again, Vanessa never mentioned that there was another pizzeria. So I'm in Mike's shoes. What the fuck? Okay, and Abby doesn't even know that there's another pizzeria, right? And so Vanessa goes over there, right? And she immediately, starts talking to Charlotte and shit. And she's telling her, hey, And apparently there was this girl who previously was there. The dumbass turned off the fucking music box. I don't know why you would ever do that. I mean, it's literally FNAF 2. Why the fuck would you turn off the music box? Keep that bitch going. You know what I'm saying? That keeps Charlotte, asleep for forever. There was this random girl. I don't even remember who the fuck this girl was. Oh, it was the paranormal investigation woman. She got possessed by Charlotte. By Charlotte. And when I mean possessed, I mean they literally did a whole scene where the puppet climbs into the person's body, and then they added makeup onto that person and as if they were the puppet. It was the stupidest shit I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I understand the whole possessing thing, but doing it having an animatronic go into a person, you're just getting a little stupid now. But anyway, that's besides the point. Vanessa ends up talking to Charlotte, and Charlotte tells her straight up, she's like, yeah, I don't dislike you, but you need to stay out of my way. And then knocks the bitch out. So, you know what I'm saying? And then Vanessa immediately tries to get Mike, okay? Because, she's like, Mike, you need to know some things, okay? There's been some things that I haven't been telling you for good reason. And next thing you know, Abby's gone. The fucking toy talks to her and it tells her, hey, come save us. And so Abby, gets on her bike and she goes. She follows where the directions, give her. I don't even think this toy can give directions, to be honest with you. There's not one part in the movie where it gives her directions, but she magically finds the second pizzeria. Wow. She magically pulls up to the second pizzeria, and she barely even acknowledges that it's a whole different location, right? Barely even acknowledges it. I don't understand, bro. You literally pull up, you see a whole different sign, you're in a whole different fucking spot, and you literally just look up and you're like, huh, this ain't the same place, huh? Whatever, I'm going. You know what I mean? That. Yeah, that was real fucking smart. So here's where shit gets honestly kind of cool. I did like this part because, the Withered animatronics were really fucking dope to see, especially Withered Foxy. Always been my favorite, always will be the GOAT. But I thought it was really cool. Mike was confused as fuck. Vanessa's just now explaining to him, there's no doors. There's no doors. So you good luck. And then leaves. And there's this computer there, and, obviously you got the two vents, and, he has the flashlight and shit like that. The night begins. Next thing you know, they had this weird ass, ride thing that you could go on. It was like a boat ride inside of the pizzeria. A whole boat ride, water and everything. It was at least maybe 4 feet deep, at least. And there was fucking little marionettes on the end, underwater and shit. And then fucking BB, dude. BB was his fucking hat was propelling, and he was fucking drifting through the water, dude. Mike bodied the absolute shit out of Balloon Boy, took his head clean off. Just annihilated his shit. I feel that was for the fans though. I feel Scott was you know what? I feel these people have heard enough. Hello? To the point where they get PTSD from it. So I think that we're just gonna wrap that up. And I did mention this a little bit later because I did mention this in my rant a little bit last night. I'm literally reading out my notes right now, and it's still just thinking back on it makes me feel stupid. And I want to know how stupid the people felt when recording this scene, because this shit was just absolutely fucking stupid. Yeah, so Vanessa gets absolutely choked out by the marionette, and then gets the code. Vanessa actually gives the fucking code to the marionette so they get free roam. So next thing you know, Freddy, Bonnie, Mangle as well, and the only one who did it was Chica. Chica was okay, you know what, Abby, you can use me. as your project for the science fair. And so that's what she did. So Chica is going to Abby's school, Bonnie is going to go off some people, Freddy's going to go off some people, and Mangle is going to go off a specific person. Chica goes with Abby to her school, and then this is where you literally see, well, before that, you know, before the whole reason why Chica is going is because Abby was upset, because Abby had the whole little, you know, the whole little robot of OG Chica already made, right? And the teacher fucking threw it on the sheds. Literally grabbed that shit and literally just threw it on the ground, like broke it. Like he didn't even like drop it. He made it seem like he dropped it. He was like, oh, and then he was like, there was no boots to set up or anything. Oh, there's just no time, and oh, he's so sorry, and you don't know Butterfingers. He literally said Butterfingers. So Abby freaks out. She, you know, this is where she gets Chica to actually go with her and shit. You know, then all the code shit happens and whatever, sue me. I lost the pacing. I don't get everything exactly in the right order, whatever. So yeah, all of the toy animatronics except for Chica are on their way to go body the adults, the exact adults that witnessed Charlotte's murder, because not one of them did anything. And she's also killing the people who she tried to ask to save her. And everyone said the adults are talking and the kid wouldn't understand. Yeah, kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. So again, I do understand why Charlotte did the things that she did. So after Mike faces off with the withered animatronics, he freaks the absolute shit out because he knows Abby is with them, like with the toys. And so he freaks out even more knowing that they're at his house, right? His house. And keep in mind, he moved houses, by the way. I don't even know if I mentioned that. They moved houses. They're not by the old pizzeria anymore. They moved houses. So Mike freaks out so much to the point where he literally goes to the old location where the old animatronics are and just cries out for help. And he's like, please, I don't know if you can hear me, but you please save her. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I mean, it might work. It might work. So Mike gets back to his crib, and this is where all of the toy animatronics pull up. Fucking Mangles, and this is like where, you know, the trailer was. Mangle comes breaking in from the window. Fucking Bonnie's coming in and shit. Chica's coming in and shit. And then the most epic shit in my entire life that I've ever seen happens. And Scott, thank you for this. The OG animatronics from the first movie came and saved the fucking day. Absolutely whipped the living shit out of every toy animatronic. And then seeing Chica pull up on Chica, embodying Chica, that was just fire. Like, don't get me wrong, Toy Chica is way more attractive in every regard than OG Chica. But OG Chica, she don't like to be judged for her body size, okay? So if you judge her for her weight, just know you're fucking dead. You're dead. That's why I ain't say shit, okay? I ain't say shit to Chica. I love me some Chica, always. Then the OGs die because they're not supposed to leave the pizzeria, and they don't have free roam abilities like the toys. So they die. They all die. And then Golden Freddy comes up and he's like, hey, we can't stay here. And then Abby's like, well, I see you in heaven. And he's like, well, maybe not too soon. So, you know, it was nice and sweet. The OG kids got to rest. So W them. They fought hard, you know, they've been through a lot of shit. W them. They get to rest. Charlotte, what the actual fuck? So this is where shit just gets fucking even crazier. Charlotte breaks out of fucking Chica's stomach, like Toy Chica's stomach, breaks out of it and jumps into Abby, possesses Abby. What the actual fuck? So apparently previously, before, when Mike was out going to talk to the OG animatronics and shit, he went to Henry Emily's house, right? Charlotte's father. Charlotte gave him, he's the one who informed Mike, she likes to use, like, she uses this music box to stay asleep. And so when he got that information, Henry gave Mike a custom-made music box that he was supposed to give to Charlotte, but was never able to give to her. And so he asked Mike if he's going back to that same pizzeria, can he please leave the music box for her, right? But then Mike's just holding on to the music box, right? Because he's at his house, not the pizzeria. And Abby's possessed, floating through the fucking sky and shit like marionette. Like, again, this part was absolutely fucking stupid. I don't understand why the fuck this was even a thing. Mike uses the music box, and then Abby slowly, like, floats down. Kind of like Mario fucking Toucan. So then comes in Mike meets Mike. What the actual fuck? Mike, Abby's older brother, meets Michael Afton. I don't know. Another thing that really fucking surprised me was Baby, dude. Seeing Baby in the fucking movie threw me for an absolute twist. I was not expecting that at all, but she looked absolutely amazing. They had a scene where Michael Afton was basically just talking about, like, oh, it's my father's legacy. I gotta keep going. Like, we have to continue what he started. And he's trying to get, like, Vanessa to, like, get on board and shit. Vanessa's like, you're fucking crazy and all kinds of shit. And, yeah, after they fucking, quote-unquote, win, you know, and everything goes back to, quote-unquote, normal, Vanessa tries to talk to Mike. And, like, this literally is, like, basically where the movie ends. Mike literally says, you're crazy. Stay away from me. And then, like, walks off screen. Okay, all right. I mean, thanks, I guess. And finally, I literally yapped about this a little bit as well. The fucking spring trap, like, after the credits and shit, they had a whole scene where it's like, oh, we're demolishing the first pizzeria, etc. You know what I mean? And then they find, you know, remember the fucking voice tape from fucking FNAF 3? I found one, a real one. You know what I mean? It was basically that. It was like, you know, literally sound like the guy. Shit. I'm not saying it was him. I'm just saying it sounded like him, and I know what they were trying to reference and shit. But he was like, oh wow, I found one, a real one. And then, you know, he sees, you know, and then the other guy next to him literally goes, oh, it smells like shit. There's a dead body in there. And you just think it smells like shit? Like, wouldn't you be throwing up? But yeah, so they wrap it up with the plastic cover, and then it shows the actual Springtrap suit, and, like, you know, does a whole panning across the screen, and you see it and shit. And the reason why I got so worked up is because they didn't make it fat. Like, the suit that William Afton was wearing, like, in the first movie, and the suit that he was wearing in majority of the second movie, or every single time he was shown in the second movie, was fat. It was, like, big, it was bulky. You guys know what I'm talking about if you guys played Dead by Daylight and you've seen the FNAF, the Springtrap cosmetic for the movie suit. It looks like absolute shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It really does. It looks like shit. But the FNAF 3 animatronic version of Springtrap is the one that they're using for the FNAF 3 movie. So I did think it was cool how they slimmed the design up a shit ton. And again, you'll see it. I'll have, like, you know, different pop-ups and shit on the screen as I'm going through this whole video. But that basically wraps it up. That was how I felt about the FNAF movie. Would I recommend watching it at least once? Yes, definitely watch it for what it is, and you can see what I was experiencing firsthand. I almost dropped my mic. You can experience what I was seeing what I was saying firsthand. Would I recommend it? No. Like I said, give it a solid one watch. That's about it. That's all it really deserves. I was literally, when I was scrolling through to try to find some footage for this exact video, because I literally woke up to edit, so I look different than I did, you know, last night when I came back. I seen so many people talking about how, oh, this movie was absolute cinema. This movie was absolute peak. Are you dumb? Because that is the most stupidest shit that I have ever heard in my entire life. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. What was your favorite part of the video? Mine was definitely when the OGs absolutely soloed the toy animatronics. That will always be the best part of the movie, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. And if you have seen the movie, comment down below. What was your opinion of the movie, and what do you think about the video? Do you agree with my takes, or do you just have a completely different opinion and you fucking just want to slam the shit out of Toy Chica? I agree. Peace, Elises.
I bet you do it with her all the time, don't you? My buns are wet, but my bun is dry.
Got choked underwater.
Your brother, for God's sake.
Huh?
Backing me on the butt with a bat?
What the?
I'll tell everyone in the entire school you attempted to
have the extreme honor of calling you by your given name.
We just picked up a stray name last up. We should...